Hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. So I'll be trying to get the other endings for Ruthless, you know? I think we did Make No Promises before, so let's try to deceive the deceiver, perhaps? Yeah. He lies in every word. There can be no doubting it. That malicious eye, askance? Okay, to watch the working of his lie, sits perched like a vulture above his poisonous smile. He's already proven that his words aren't to be trusted. He twists and contorts, like the coils of his tail, and hides barbs in every one. But two can play at this snake's game. All right, Argos, wait here while I go fetch the bowl, and we'll get this over with as quick as possible. Without without waiting for Argos's reply, you turn away. You retreat from the glaring sun and the choice you've made to return to your realm once more. What thoughts are running through your mind as you make your ascent? A ruthless master of the labyrinth. Are they joyful at the fulfillment of your purpose, delighted in the anticipation of one more cruelty visited upon another's head? Or perhaps inquisitive at what revelation will be offered? Are visions of what marvels you might achieve already dangling like the fruits of Tantalus before you? Regardless, we would caution you in our humble observation. Time, ever merciless, moves forward with little regard for those caught within its stream. And the time for you to change the course you've set has long since passed. Think no longer than you are in command here. Oh God, excuse me. But rather think how, when you were, you serve your own destruction. Okay, so this is... I guess we're gonna sit here a while. I assume all of this is going to be the same. Like, basically all of Ruthless 2. So, I don't know. Do you all like Ruthless? All we have left to do is chat, right? So it's just kind of like, okay. I like it. Oh, give me a minute. I'm gonna adjust something. Just a little bit. I do find... Maybe it's because of how I play this game, which is like once or twice a week. Record a handful of parts and then, do the thing. But, oh, yeah, we'll just see. You're fine. Oh, you know what? We'll do the other thing, right? Yeah. Sudden anger, hard and black like as obsidian, clenches in your gut like a fist. It raises into your throat, but you swallow it back down and keep your voice calm and even. None of that. You're going to be good today. Right? He is all tense. Wait, he is all tension. That's what that says. One hand wraps around his own neck, while the other grips his muzzle with enough force to leave a bruise. And with how much more massive the bowl is compared to you, it's easy to move forward and look up into his downcast eyes. He doesn't dare to turn away from you. You wait, expectant, until his head bobs up and down in a nod. In return, you offer him a smile and reach up to caress his cheek. And this time, he doesn't flinch. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. Let's go. Is this... yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Like hell you're taking him out there. Stop me, then. The griffin's taloned hand balled into a fist at his side, and he stalks towards you with the intention of doing just that. Asterion, however, moves between the two of you. His hooves clop on the tile floor as he shifts from one to the other. His gaze remains downcast, even as he stands like an implacable wall, shielding you from Luke's anger. Angus! Now it's Kota's turn to move forward, standing beside Luke with his arms folded across his chest.
If you are taking him out to the valley, then we are going to accompany you, and we will make sure that Asterion returns safe and sound from out there, for once.
Okay. You scoff and wave a dismissive hand in the dragon's direction. Thanks for the offer, but Asterion and I don't need your help in this matter.
Oh, we ain't asking, boss man.
He too crosses his arms. The pair stand side by side in an attempt to intimidate you. After a long, tense moment, you roll your eyes and let out a gusty sigh. Fine, do whatever the hell you want. Oh my god. Sneeze. If you'd like to stay at the valley entrance and wait to make sure things are alright, then far be it from me to stop you. Asterion and I will only have to discuss one thing with the foreman. It won't be long.
That will be acceptable. And when you return with Asterion, we will continue this conversation.
Fine. You shoot a glare in Luke's direction. And when I get back, you and I are going to have a long conversation about your role as part of the staff.
Fine.
Well, come on then. The two of you have wasted enough of my time with all this. You turn on your heels and make your way back to the stairwell. You pause at the top step, waiting impatiently for the sound of clopping hooves behind you. There is also the sound of murmuring voices, Kota and Luke conferring with the other guests, offering reassurance to them, making plans for when you return. It doesn't matter to you either way. You have nothing to fear from those interlopers. You are the master of the hotel, and your word is law. If they keep making trouble for you, you can just kick the lot of them out. They are, after all, only here by your leave. You given the great and magnanimous. My mouth can't make word. Generosity, and you can just as easily taken away. Luke and Kota finally join you in Asterion, and you lead the way down to the valley. The descent is made in complete silence. You feel Kota's and Luke's glares boring into the back of your head, but ignore them and just focus on putting one foot in front of the other. Down, feeling the weight of the world above you, feeling the weight of the mantle as master settle upon your shoulders. Finally, you arrive at the entrance out into the valley. Okay. Asterion snorts and tosses his head, but you pull him out into the sunlight by the reins of your command. The dragon and griffin, meanwhile, take up their posts at the mouth of the cave. Argos has coiled himself up at the base of the bright-eyed Athena statue, his shoulder leaning on the marble leg. At your approach, he draws himself back up, shaky and uncertain in the movement. The mere sight of the foreman, even as wretched-looking as he is enough to make Asterion tremble and low in terror. A sickly smile stretches the snake's parched lips. And there he is. How long has it been since we've played together, little heifer? You grimace, feeling Luke and Kota watching from behind, but spare them no more than a moment's thought. You ignore the bull's blabbering and turn towards Argos. Alright, that sounds fair. Let me see the elixir, that elixir of yours, just to make sure you are indeed telling the truth. After I have a chance to examine it for myself, I'll think about kicking the bull down there. Sire, please. Did you expect to fall for that? Expect me to fall for that? A bit of clever wordplay. You'll think about it, will you? And do you plan to make off with your prize while neglecting your end of the bargain once you're finished thinking? A lie of omission is still a lie, Master Josh. The two of you share a laugh together, and above the wide scythe of the of the snake's grin, his eyes glimmer. Ah, it's been so long since this serpent's mind of mine found a worthy equal. Oh, what fun we shall have together, you and I. I'm already looking forward to it, Argos. Here, let's deliver the bowl to his fate together, as master and foreman. The gods will surely smile down on the both of us if we perform the sacrifice together, don't you think? Oh, master, I can't possibly. Come now, none of that, my good snake. Think of it as the formalization of our partnership. We're going to be working together for a long, long time. A very long time, once I drink that elixir of yours. Best to start off on the right foot, wouldn't you agree? You glance at the snake's coils. In a manner of speaking. Well, when you put it that way, how could I possibly refuse my shrewd and keen-minded master? He moves from the pit from you, finding a few dry bundles, brambles, into which he tucks the vial. And then he slithers back over, and joining you at the edge of the pit, settling himself on the bowl's other side. Your hand lands on the Minotaur's shoulder, and the forlorn prisoner shudders and moans in despair. On 3. Yes, that will work for me. Okay then. 1. Your grip tightens. 2. You plant your feet on the dusty ground and tense your muscles in anticipation. 3. You shove the Minotaur, but not forward to tumble into the pit. Argos grunts, staggers when the bulk slams into his side. You only meant to catch the snake by surprise, but by chance. And take that chance to make a grab for the elixir. But over the course of the week, he's grown more frail than you anticipated. Argos reels, and his tail slips over the edge of the pit. The rest of them follow, dropping down as he scrambles into the sandy earth for a purchase that just isn't there. He falls, cursing your name, and then is gone. Okay. In the next moment, a cacophony of noise rises from the pit, bellowing and screaming, the thud of something hard and solid impacting flesh, and the sharp snapping of bone. Nothing to fear, indeed. It seems the snake was lying about that as well. Okay. Curiosity draws your eye down into the depths. You peer down into the maw of the hell itself to witness Argos's final moments. Oh, most inhuman vision, a world of pain outsuffered? Yes, and undone. You cannot look, and yet so much to ask, so much to know, so much to understand. You cannot look for shuddering. When you manage at last to retch your eyes away, you turn to the bull. There, that's one problem taken care of. With a grunt of impatience, you rack your knuckles on the crown of the bull's head to get his attention. Hey, we got what we came here for, and now we won't have to deal with that damn serpent ever again. You're welcome for that, by the way. You. The Minotaur gapes at you as you make your way over to the brush where Argos tucked your prize away, the elixir of Ichor, meant to extend the life of whom drinks it, or so the snake said. Such a simple, humble thing, and yet, in this land where your word is law, something to be treasured. You hold it tight, just looking at it for a moment. The glass is warm against the skin of your palm, even in the overbearing heat of the desolate valley. Finally, you turn and begin making your way down to the hillside. Let's go. We need to get back before nightfall. There's still so much to do. Hopefully, this will give me the time to do it. You pause, waiting for the sound of the Minotaurs rising up to follow from behind you. However, when your expectation goes unfollowed, you turn back and look at him. The bull is still staring at you like a dumb beast he is. Asterion, I'm not going to tell you again. Come.
Very well. But understand, you've numbed me to the heart by your demand.
You turn, ignoring the Minotaur's griping complaints, and make your way back toward the hotel with your prize. The ridge upon which that blocky, towering building stands is like a beacon of civilization in this vast and wasteland. It beckons to you, as it has to all those who wander and are lost. But time and again, your gaze and your mind are drawn to the vial in your hand. Extended life, extended time, an extension on your lordship over this realm. Once you've dealt with Luke and Kota, you'll need to pick up the pieces of this mess. But surely, with the hotel and its keeper ready at your beck and call, it will be a simple matter to start over once again. You can see it already. Your hotel finally restored to its proper glory. A full staff of loyal employees who will be trained in how to give you proper deference. Guests filling from the halls and rooms, relaxing in the lounge and lifting their voices in praise of their generous host. And you, said generous host, milling and mingling and spreading the gifts of the hotel to all who pass through its doors. You can take away their woes. You can offer them aid and succor. You can make diamonds rain from your hands while they all stand in awe. Maybe down the line, you can find yourself an heir. But one sip of the elixir, apparently, and that won't even need to be a consideration for a long time yet. You can't resist. The vision dancing through your fevered mind spur you to unstopper the vial, to lift it to your lips, to drink, swallowing down the thick liquid. In the next moment, all of the world is stifled in a rush of pain. A fire blooms within your belly, spreading with ravenous hunger until your throat to dance upon your tongue. You cough and gag and bend over the heave out of a deluge of blood and icky black bile. And yet, even as your body rejects the biting liquid, it has already sunk into its teeth into you. The world blinks out. No, you're heavy-eyed flutter and close as your shaking legs collapse. Collapse underneath you. The rocky ground is eager to join the assault upon your body, scraping and tearing at your flesh. Argos, he did something. He poisoned the dam. That liar. That goddamn lying piece of... The flood of wrath spilling from your lips is interrupted by another flood of thick and oily bile. Warmth, strength, vitality seeps from every pore of your body, eagerly lapping up by the dry dirt beneath you. You force your eyes open, casting them about for the bowl. You! Don't just stand there! Help me!
No, master.
He stares down at you, a hundred emotions twisting his expression and burning in his gaze. His hands are clenched half closed, not fisted, but ever tense between coming forward and reeling away.
Your pain strikes you alone, in the confines of yourself, no other. But my spirit grieves. For the hotel, for myself, and you.
He takes one step closer, and then another. His shadow falls over you.
You've already taken everything I could give, and left me with nothing. Nothing left to see, to love, no welcome in communion. Friends, who are my friends? A man, alas, whose anguish fits his fate. A self-made torture, and without a purpose, or even a mean or crass.
He kneels down in the dust next to you, avoiding the steaming puddle of bile next to your face. Though, agonizing fire consumes every fiber of your being, you crane your neck to look up at him. Huh. 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 Some faithful servant you turned out to be. Just another another fucking liar in the end. You gather up every bit of venom roiling within you and spit it in the bull's face. Fuck you two. Can't follow your own damn oath. Should have let you rot in that cold room where I found you. Wish I hadn't taken the deed from that old bastard. Wish I'd never come here.
That feeling is mutual.
More words of spite blurble upward, but all that leaks from the slackened lips is a weakened whine. Through the thoughts unravel as every ounce of your focus goes to breathing in and then out through the pain. The fire burning in your belly and your veins spreading, consuming everything you are and leave nothing behind. Your eyes close, leaving your world black and lightless. And in that darkness, endless as the fate which allows you, perhaps you come to understand the one truth that matters. All eyes fall before time's eye. All actions come to justice there. Though never willed, though far down the deep past, your bed, your dread siring are brought to book at last. Okay. I'm going to end the part here, so I will see you around, everyone.